They're ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like
he's had a
it's a
significant
lot.
presence, I would
Like
say.
it's a lot. It's a lot. He's done a lot. And also, let's just be honest. And we didn't really. This ain't on the list to talk about. But they asked Michael Jordan. I'm sure you saw this. What was more significant?
Yeah,
Westbrook's triple double
I
streak
loved it.
breaking Wilts and James Harden with the 30 in a row, right? We don't care about that on this show. That was more significant. That's a dumb question. But the answer that Mike gave, what do I think is hardest as a player?
Yeah,
6 championships.
yes.
Ain't nobody ask you about your championships. Why is he still so petty? And
No,
Mazique, Michael Jordan is my favorite player of all time. All right. That's harder for me as a Knicks fan than it is for you as a kid from Chicago. It's more difficult. And I love him anyway. What's wrong with him? Why can't you just be happy and let other people have nice things?
yeah. You know what? I did not have not, and I'm usually the one that's critical of Mike, right? But I did not have a problem with that. I thought it was.
I ain't say I had a problem. I said, what's wrong with you?
I think it was dope. I thought it was
Why?
awesome,
Ain't nobody ask him that.
but it was dope because it was like, who has the right to say something like that? Him. He's the one that has the right to say something like that. Like he can say that.
A
You
lot
know
of
what I
people
mean?
say a lot of things.
Like,
Answer the
not.
question.
I mean, his whole thing was, well. First of all, Russell Westbrook broke his record with the straight triple doubles. So that's him
He had
still,
three triple doubles ago.
huh?
Three triple
Yeah,
doubles ago.
but that's him still.
Ain't nobody in league history competing with Russ in triple doubles. Y'all can all let that go. Big O, you sit down too. It's over.
It's over,
It's over.
right? But the thing of it is it could be over, but he ain't got no championships yet.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. No one has ever said Russell Westbrook is better than Michael Jordan,
But
and
I understand. I
and he
understand.
pays Westbrook a check for wearing his sneakers.
Yes, yes. But
You pay this man
I
to sell
love
your
it. I
shoes.
love it because you can't turn it off. When you are a competitor like him, and that's the reason why he was as great as he was. Yes, he was a great athlete. Yes, he was a skilled guy and all that. But Mike was a maniacal
I know the most
competitor.
maniacal. In fact, that's why all of the and you thought Hakeem was as good as Michael Jordan,
No, I
but
didn't. Oh my God.
they
You
all
see
heard
how
you on
you
the show.
did?
They all heard you.
That is not what I
They
said.
all
I
heard you.
said that the gap between
You said he
Mike
was
and
close.
Hakeem was not as
Close
big
is
as.
just as wrong
No,
as better.
no, I did not say
That's
close.
because of what
I
you
did
said.
not say
Close.
close.
Get the tapes.
No,
Y'all
I
see the
did
tapes.
not
And hit
say
me up in the comment
close.
section if y'all
I
can find that clip.
never said close. I said, and you know what? The beauty of editing is that this clip, exactly what I said, will be
Good.
injected right here.
You gonna put poor portion of work
It's,
proving you wrong.
you
Watch
doggone right.
y'all gonna see
That's
a
right.
cut. He gonna lip sync. You gonna see
Yeah.
Mazique's lips
No,
moving in one way. He gonna change his words. Y'all
no,
watch the old YouTube video.
no. We go. The old YouTube video is here.
The thing is, but the difference between him and Kevin Durant is relatively small compared to the difference between Michael Jordan and whoever you think was the second best player at that time. Hakeem, Charles Barkley, I don't care. I don't care who you want to say. It's not even close. So I don't think it's close. I don't even think it's the same universe. Whereas
So first and
there's
foremost,
certain teams.
I don't think the gap between Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon was as large as you make it appear to be. Hakeem was just a different dude. And I think that you can look at statistics. You can look at his impact on his teammates. You can look at a lot of things. But Hakeem Olajuwon was the second best player in that era. And I think that Michael was a better player, for sure. But I don't think that the gap was 2 days long as you made it appear. So in telling you, I said the gap between Mike and Olajuwon is not as big as everybody says. It was not as big as you were saying.
I was saying
Hakeem Olajuwon
my
was a great player.
barometer was that the gap between Michael and the next best player was bigger than the gap between LeBron and KD or Giannis or whoever you want to throw up
Oh,
there.
no, that's true.
Oh,
That's true.
now you agree with me.
That's true.
See,
No,
y'all see how
that's
he
true.
do.
That's a different wording. That's true. It is bigger. It is bigger.
Sad.
Because it was not, because Mike was, it wasn't even arguable.
No.
He was the best player. He was the best player.
And my point was, second best wasn't a threat.
I would agree with that. It wasn't.
It wasn't like he coming up on his heels. No, it was when Mike finished eating, then y'all eat. LeBron gotta keep his eye on his plate, or there's a couple of strips of bacon that Giannis might be eating. KD might take his mashed potatoes if he don't hold his plate tight and high. Mike could leave his plate on the table, go outside, mow the lawn, throw the football with the kids, come back. Every calorie is still on that plate. Ain't nobody taking a morsel off of Michael Jordan's plate while he was in his prime. And so all your arguments about Hakeem make it sound like that what I said ain't right. You was arguing to argue.
Well, here's the thing. You can't even say that because they never played each other head to head in the finals.
You know why? They was in the same league. Why didn't they play each other head to head? Because the people that Michael Jordan beat down in the finals, Hakeem couldn't even get not once.
The Rockets team hit their stride. Happened to hit their stride when Mike left.
Yeah, he got in twice while Mike was asleep. Mike was out playing.
I mean, believe you me, we had many of discussions in Chicago about whether or not our Bulls teams would have beat those two Rockets teams.
I hope those were short discussions.
I mean, you know, here's the thing. Hakeem was the best big man in the league. They had the Rockets. I believe the Bulls would have won.
Of course they would.
But the Bulls had, I mean, the Rockets did have higher basketball IQ across the floor than the teams that the Bulls beat in terms of teams with a dominant big.
I'm gonna close it like this. You talk about how competitive Michael Jordan was. Mm-hmm. That Clyde Drexler year, Michael Jordan would rather die slowly of something very painful. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah, let Clyde beat him. That would have been, oh my God.
Like, yeah. I mean, dunking on Jeff Hornacek and John Stockton, he's like, yeah, we're fine. You saw Clyde on the other side suiting up. He might have averaged 45 points a game.
Yeah, I mean,
55%.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying that Rockets team was a different challenge for the Bulls than some of those other teams, the other teams that we beat. They would have been a different challenge because of the length across. I mean, Robert Horry is what I mean. They had some different challenges there. So it would have been I would have loved to have seen it.
I would have loved to have seen it. I would have loved to have seen the Bulls beat that team too.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to see him beat them. Believe me, I would have loved to see him win. I'm just saying that from a basketball standpoint.
But here's the thing, though. You were there, man. I felt it was extremely clear that nobody won taking no championships from Michael Jordan after he won. After the second one,
but we didn't feel like that.
It was it's because y'all's home team. I'm telling you, in the rest of America, it was just Gatorade commercial playing until he went to the Wizards. All right.
I think that's the way people look at it when they're, like you said, it's not their team, because when it's not your team, you like I put it like this.
So you're saying hometown fans are more objective?
I think we worry more.
Yes, you do. Yes, and that is my point. So we agree on the same thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like with the Patriots, right? Everybody just looks at it and goes, "Oh God, yeah, they're gonna win." But Patriot fans are analyzing every possible weakness that their team has every year, you know. And so that and we see what their weaknesses are because we watch every single play every single time, and we see what things gives our team problems. But on the outside, all you keep seeing is just championships and banners getting put up. You know,
it's so amazing that you can apply that to Michael Jordan, but when it comes to Derrick Rose, you just.
What are you talking about?
You just can't see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't see the truth. I know you don't. I
have no idea what you're talking
about. But we have a show to close out.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You, in a roundabout kind way, you just told the audience exactly how and why Chicago fans is delusional, and I appreciate that.
Oh, now you know what? I will 100% agree with you that Chicago fans are perhaps the most delusional fan base in the world. People in Chicago.
Not with the Dallas Cowboys existing.
Oh my God, man. People in Chicago overvalue every single trade piece the Bulls have. You should see some of the stuff you see on Bulls forums in terms of trades that people have concocted.
I can imagine.
They'll be like, hey, you should trade Jabari Parker for DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. I like Jabari for no, that they would. I'm like, dude, it's a trade. Like both teams have to like it. Like this ain't 2K with trade override turned on.
Just do whatever you want.
Just do it. I'm like, it's crazy. But anyway,